Merry Meet and welcome to the general reading for all signs for today, the 13th of March, 2024. This is Ariel and we are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating today on YouTube is the lovely Diane, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely Dre. Thank you so much, Diane. Thank you so much, Dre. And thank you to everybody for joining us today. I'm reading with the beautiful Stone Marseille Tarot by Lily Stone. Still not in print. Don't know what's going on with her. I hope she comes back soon. But I did put a link to other wonderful Marseille decks that you might like in the video description. And I'm going to purify with my homemade version of this 300-year-old formula of eau de cologne. 3 sprays in this big room. I also put a link to the video on how you can make your own cologne. If you're watching us on YouTube and you don't want to watch me shuffle, don't worry about it. You can use the timestamps right in the video description and you can find your way right to the reading. If you are watching us on YouTube, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. I've got a weird filter on here. Hold on a second. Bugging me. Is that bugging me? Turn that off. Good. Now my hands don't look so weird. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you're watching on Twitch, please make sure you follow us on Twitch. You can watch on Twitch without ads when you subscribe to us there. Remember, this does go out to a lot of people, so if for some reason it doesn't seem to apply to you, just disregard the reading. And check out the zodiacal readings for your own individual sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. All of those are easily found for restream on our website, arielscorner.com. arielscorner.com. Just click on the free online tarot readings link right in the main menu. Are we frozen? Oh no, we're not. Okay. It's just one of those mornings. It looks like we keep freezing. Are we okay on YouTube and on Twitch? I don't know what's going on. Well, I'm just going to assume all is well. If you'd like to give us a donation, you can do that by going to paypal.me/arielgatoga. paypal.me/arielgatoga. If you're on YouTube, you could use a super sticker, super chat, or super thanks if you feel like giving a donation. We appreciate your support. All right, let's get to this reading. Okay, everything's okay? Okay, it's showing totally a frozen screen on my end, so I'm glad that it's okay on your end. All right, starting off with the King of Coins, followed by the Judgment card, and then the Devil card. All right, yay. So, well, let's just start with the Devil. It's generally a good idea to start with the Devil. The Devil card, in this case, represents focusing on things rather than on principle. So, for instance, if you've got a money issue, focusing on, like if you're doing a money spell, focusing on it needs to come from this source. It needs to come from these people. It needs to come from this job. It needs to come from this client, right? And instead of that, you say, I bless those sources or those channels. I don't depend on those people. I don't depend on any circumstance or any particular person for my prosperity. I bless those things as channels for my prosperity, but I recognize that my prosperity comes from infinite intelligence. And infinite intelligence is providing all of its own amazing channels for me now. Because if you're so focused on the one thing, you might be able to make it work, but it may not be what you want. And you're going to just be stuck with it. And that's as good as you get. But if you open your mind to this or something even better, well, then your mind is open to whatever the best possible thing could be. And that manifestation, who knows? The sky's the limit. It's just like that actress that I was working with that just really wanted that movie. She really wanted this commercial. She really wanted this commercial. I really want this commercial. And she got the commercial. Or no, she didn't get the commercial. She didn't get the commercial. And she was so disappointed. But then she got a part in a feature. And had she gotten the commercial, she would have not been available for the feature, right? So that's the principle there. The blessings are are unlimited. This Judgment card is an unlimited amount of blessings. And the only thing that limits you right now today is you. So don't limit yourself. Don't say it's got to be this, it's got to be that. You're asking for too little. You can say, I like this, I want it like this, I want it like that, or something better, right? So no limiting yourself today. It's understandable why you might want to limit yourself, because you've been doing so well, and you might be misunderstanding with this King of Coins. You might be misunderstanding that the reason why you're doing so well is because things worked out in the way that you said that they should. And so, yes, I understand why you might think that, well, no, I have to micromanage every little detail in my life. It does make sense, and it does make you feel maybe a little bit more secure. But once you realize how limited you are when you do that, you stop it immediately. It doesn't make you less prosperous when you open your mind to something bigger than your plans. The opposite happens. It makes you more prosperous. And this is a lot about prosperity here. This King of Coins is setting the tone for the reading. But prosperity in the physical realm doesn't only mean money, right? It means anything that is a physical representation of your good, including good health. So yes, you are doing well, but don't think that you're smarter than the universe, and don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself to the forms and to the sources and to the people and to the jobs and all of that. Instead, just say, I think I want it this way, but maybe something even better, or definitely something even better. All right. Let's see what else she has to say today. The Tarot Goddess. We've got the Seven of Cups, we've got the Four of Coins, and we've got the Emperor. Well, good. See the Emperor on top of the Devil. What kind of emperor do you want to be? If you want to be the emperor that says, my way, my way, my way, you can have it that way, but it's not going to get you happiness. You might even be able to finagle the outcomes that you think you want, but that doesn't guarantee that you're going to be happy. But if you are the other kind of emperor, the kind of emperor that is willing to be advised by your trusted advisors, which is your internal guidance system there, boy, you can really open your mind up to so many possibilities that you didn't even know were possible. So many things that you didn't know were possible. So many times I've said, I know I want it this way, but okay, I'm gonna say this or something better. I'm open to something better. When it comes, it's sometimes something that I couldn't have conceived. I didn't know that was even a thing. So had I been so, hell-bent on this particular manifestation, I might have gotten it. But boy, I'm so glad I didn't get what I thought I wanted. I'm so glad I didn't get that relationship. When I look back on this, no, it's got to be this person. I'm in love. And I didn't if I hadn't opened my mind to this or something better, I'm so glad I didn't get stuck with that relationship. That would have been awful. It would have been hell on wheels. And I look back at so many of the jobs that I thought I wanted, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I thought I was so smart. I thought I knew what I wanted. I'm so glad that didn't work out for me. I'm doing so much better now than had I gone down that road. And I learned a long time ago the magic of this or something better. And I'm very grateful that I did. The 4 here is talking about getting your act together. So if you're, it's not that you don't have stuff that you need to do and things that you need to focus on. You do. And you can even focus on the specifics. There's nothing wrong with saying, okay, I'm going to write out what I want in detail. That's a good thing to do. That's doing your part. It's just then you add this or something better to the end of it, right? And it's also about getting things together, getting things organized, getting things in order. What's out of order? Use some what I call household magic. And household magic is something you can use that in your workplace too. You don't only have to do it at home. Get a closet, get a desk, get something that's just like a junk drawer, something that's just really in disarray, and dedicate it to whatever your goal is, whatever you want. You turn it into a spell and you get it in order. Let's say that there's like this big debt that's hanging over you, and you're just, I got to get this debt paid. It's just so annoying. I want this debt paid. Well, one thing you can do is find something in disarray in your life, something real mundane like a desk or a closet. And you say, I dedicate this closet to this debt. As I get this closet in order, so does infinite intelligence get this debt completely in order. As I clean out the junk in this closet, so does infinite intelligence clean out the debt from my life, right? And then you can leverage all these blessings that are coming down upon you, and they're not just like running off of you. You're actually doing something about it. You're taking action. A lot of times we do things like prayers and spells, which are fine, but they don't have the impact that they need to have on our deep mind. And that's what prayers and spells really are for. They're not to beg some external force, deity, spirit, demon, whatever you work with. They're not. That's not helpful. To think of the source of your good as being something outside of you that you're just going to plead with, and then maybe bargain with or do something, have some sort of transactional relationship with, so that you can get what you want. That's not very powerful, and it's very superstitious. Instead, what you want is to use whatever methods you use, whether it be spell casting, prayer, treatment, whatever you call it, as a means by which you can impress a thought form into your deep mind. And when that thought form gets into your deep mind, it starts to have a result. And if you include within that thought form this or something even better, then your superconscious mind is stimulated, and boy, you can really see things happen in ways that are seemingly miraculous. They're not, but it just seems like a miracle because it's so different than what you thought was possible. All right, so then we've got the Seven of Cups here on top of the King of Coins, and the Seven of Cups is a turnaround. It's an internal turnaround, and that's a lot of times the Seven of Cups is a type of internal cleansing that's been happening. Maybe letting go of deep-seated beliefs that no longer serve you, and letting go of old attitudes and old ways of thinking, and installing new ideas and new beliefs, right? And that's, I think, the reason why so many of you are seeing some positive movement in your lives is because you've been doing that. You've been open to new beliefs and getting rid of old ways of thinking, old ways of habitually thinking anyway, old habits. And now it's time to install those new thought habits. But remember that the part of the new thought habit isn't to replace the old thought with a new version of the devil. It's to replace the old thoughts with the new version of the spirit, which is, I'm the emperor here, but that doesn't mean that my way goes. I'm the emperor here. That means that I'm in charge of my life, and I'm willing to be advised by infinite intelligence or by my spirit guide or whatever you call it, so that I'm listening and I'm following guidance rather than thinking that it's up to me to come up with the solutions all the time, all by myself. When you do that, boy, you really see this never-ending stream of good in your life, and you wake up to your good. All right, so we've definitely got a couple meditations that you can listen to. The one for the Judgment card is called Waking Up to Your Good, and the one for the Devil card is something else. It's called Breaking Yourself Free from Fear. So those two meditations might be good for you. And you can find the tarot meditations by following the link for them that is in this video description. And all the tarot readings have that same link in the video description. All right, what a wonderful reading. You're doing great. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. And we'll see everybody tomorrow. Thank you so much to the amazing moderators, Diane and Dre. We'll see you tomorrow for another general reading, everybody. Blessed be.